Aloha, here in this video today we will be discussing the comparison and differences of two different sports, basketball and soccer. And my name is Jason.
And my name is Saki. Starting off, I would like to briefly explain about the two sports. Out of many of the main sports, soccer is one of the most popular sports in the world. This is a game played by two teams. Each team has 11 players. Except for the goalkeeper, other players cannot use hands or arms on the round ball, and the goal of this game is to kick the ball into the opponent's goal. Basketball is also one of the many sports that are popular in the world. Just like soccer, the game is played by two teams, but each team has 5 players. The goals are scored by athletes throwing the ball into the netted hoop. Here you can see the two sports are somewhat same, but somewhat different. In order for an athlete to enter a professional sport, each have to pass the exercise and fitness test. Between soccer and basketball, some tests are the same, such as the skinfold method or monitoring body weight changes, which are the fitness components of body fat. Also the sit and reach test, which categorizes down to flexibility. And lastly, the vertical jump test that determines the athlete's strength and power. But some tests are very different, like basketball, where they see how fast an athlete can go by testing the sprint time over 20 meters. Acceleration is very important in basketball. Most running is conducted over a short distance. But for soccer, on the other hand, needs to test sprint time over 40 meters. Maximum running speed and acceleration are very important in soccer. Another test that only basketball does would be measuring the body size, such as height, arm span, and hand span. With junior athletes, these measures can be used for talent identification. More about body size for basketball. On the next slide, there is a short clip on an aerobic fitness test, specifically shuttle run.
Next we have here is a drill that maintains an athlete's physical body for games. Soccer, such as within, without, follow the leader, box drill, mini shuttle, super shuttle. and slalom. And basketball, super shuttle, within, without, shuttle with passes, box drill. One similarities between their training is within, without. Within, without is placed 4 markers out in a straight line, approximately 3 yards apart. In between each set of markers, place another marker only 3 yards to the left. Sprint from one marker to the next, bending down to touch each one with your hand. The emphasis is on taking quick side steps, rather than turning to face to the marker and sprinting forward. That takes more time, which don't have in a game.
There may be one similarity, but there are a few differences in the speed and agility drills, such as the slalom drill, which soccer players practice. Slalom drills can improve athletes to dribble faster during the game. On the next slide, here's another short film of the slalom drill.
Another difference in the drill was shuttle with passes. One player starts with a ball with 2 other players starting in the middle of the cross. One player is an attacker with the other a shadowing defender. The player with the ball has to pass the ball to the attacker, who then passes the ball back. The attacker must then run to another point of the compass before returning to the middle to receive another pass.
For professional athletes, they will usually have practice week once in a while before games. A daily training regimen for soccer would start off with Day 1, stretching, sprints, plyometric, weight, lower, also ball work, and it ends with the day with stretching. Day 2, stretching, balance, shuttle run, ball work, sit-ups, push-ups, weights, upper, and also it ends with the day with stretching. Day 3, stretching, distance, run, sprints, ball work, and stretching. Day 4, stretching, shuttle run, ball work, sit-ups, push-ups, plyometric, weights lower, and stretching. Day 5. Stretching, balance, weights upper, distance run, sprint, ball work, and stretching. Day 6. Stretching, shuttle run, sit-ups, push-ups, weights, optional, also ball work, and it ends with the day with stretching. Day 7. The athletes finally have a day off. As you can see here, the training regimen for soccer will always start off and end the day with stretching, so there will be no joints pulled on muscles. And here is the training workout plan for basketball. Day 1, chest tricep workout, which include bench press, incline dumbbell press, tricep dips, tricep pushdowns. In these workouts, such as bench press, are an upper body strength training exercise that consists of pressing a weight upwards from a supine position. The exercise works majority of the chest, arm, and shoulder muscles. Incline dumbbell press are also an upper body strengthening exercise that targets the chest, shoulder, and triceps. The incline position increases the exercise emphasis on the upper chest and shoulders. Using dumbbells allow for a greater range of motion and can help prevent any strength imbalances on either arm. Day 2, legs abs workout, which include squats, dumbbell lunge, bounding, jump rope, plank, and crunches. For squats workout, squats are legs and abs exercise. It also requires to crouch or sit with one knee bent and one heel close to or touching the buttocks or the back of one thigh. Day 3, the athletes get to rest. Day 4, back, shoulder, biceps workout, which include pull-ups, dumbbell shoulder press, cable seated row, dumbbell front shoulder raise, dumbbell lateral shoulder raise, bicep curls, and hammer curls. And lastly, day 5, legs and abs workout, including knee tucks, lunge jumps, box jumps, band-resisted backboard touches, speed dribble and harness, and lastly, band-resisted layups. In category of exercise, sports science perspective, each training in each type of sports must have strength, muscular, endurance, flexibility. Both basketball and soccer fall under the same criteria. So, in order, they would need absolute or maximal strength, muscular power, and strength endurance.
What does it take to be a good athlete? Practice makes perfect. But to be a good athlete doesn't only mean to practice, it also takes time and effort.
Thank you for watching our video.